Hello students, so today we are going to start with the 12th chapter, that is quadrilaterals. What do you mean by quadrilaterals? See, quadrilaterals are the figures which with 4 sides, right? This quad means 4. Okay, so any figure having 4 sides is called quadrilateral. Here are some examples of the quadrilaterals, right? First is square. See, here we can see the square has 4. So this square has also 4 sides. Now this rectangle, here also you can see it has 4 sides. This parallelogram, right? All these are having 4 sides. These are all the examples of quadrilaterals, types of quadrilaterals, right? Coming to the exercise questions, first question is the ratio of 2 sides of a parallelogram. See, what is a parallelogram? A figure with opposite sides parallel, right? Square and rectangle, you are used to these two figures, but parallelogram is new for you. What do you mean by parallelogram? A figure with opposite sides parallel is called a parallelogram, right? Now rhombus, what do you mean? Opposite sides of a rhombus are equal as well as parallel, right? And trapezium, only one of the pair of opposite sides are parallel, right? One of the pair of opposite sides are parallel, so it is called trapezium. See, here we can see this side is parallel to this side, but these two sides are intersecting. Parallel means that they'll never meet with each other, right? So now coming to the exercise, we were reading the question. The ratio of 2 sides of a parallelogram is 3:5, right? If the perimeter given is 64, find the length of the side of the parallelogram. So now how you will solve this? See, ratio is given 3:5, right? So we will take that let the sides be x. So when the side we are taking x, the ratio is 3 and 5. So what will be the sides? We are taking the ratio as x, so sides will be 3x and 5x. Perimeter, it is given 64, right? So what is perimeter? Perimeter of figures, it is sum of all sides. For parallelogram, the perimeter formula is sum of all sides, right? So what are the sides? This is 3x, so this will also be 3x. Since it is a parallelogram, we do not know what kind of parallelogram it is. Rectangle is also a parallelogram, square is also a parallelogram, right? So we don't know what kind of parallelogram it is, so we have taken in general, right? This is 3x, this is 3x. Why? Because opposite sides in a parallelogram are equal as well as parallel, right? This is 5x given, so this will also be 5x. Now 3x plus 3x and 5x plus 5x will be equal to how much? 64. Why 64? Because the perimeter value is given 64, right? So now see, this 3 plus 5 8, and again this 3 plus 5 8 and 8 16. So 16x value is 64, right? So what will be the value of x? 64 divided by 16, which is 16 ones are 16, 16 fours are 64. So what is the value of x we are getting? The value of x is 4. So what are the sides now? Sides will be 3 into x, that is 3 into 4, 12, right? 3 fours are 12. Next side is 5 into x, that is 5 into 4, which is 20. 5 fours are 20, right? So now first question, this was the answer. Till here you are going to solve. Only to find out the value of x is not our solution, right? We have to find the sides. So to find the sides, what we'll do? This 3x and 5x will multiply the value of x with 3 and 5 to get the sides. So 12 centimeter and 20 centimeter are the sides of the parallelogram. Now next, name the sides, angles and vertices of the following quadrilaterals, right? So we need to write the names. This is SR, right? See here, second question, how we are going to solve this? Side, seeing to the figure, what are the sides? See, this is the side SR, RQ, PQ and SP. This is the sides. So here we are going to write like this, all the four sides, right? Now the angles we have to measure, we have to mention RSP this angle, SPQ this angle PQR this, and angle QRS this, right? You can directly write angle P, you can directly like angle P, angle Q, angle R, angle S, or you can write it as, see, suppose angle P, the other name of angle P, we can write it as angle SPQ, right? SPQ, this angle we are talking about. Like this also you can name, okay? Next, vertices. Vertices means the corners. So what are the vertices here? See, vertices S, R, Q, P, right? So you're going to write like this, S, R, Q and P, or P, Q, R, S. So sides, angles and vertices we have written for the second question, first part, right? Now coming to the second question, second part, this question you'll solve it on yourself, right? Sides, what are the sides here? Sides BC, AB, AD and CD, these are the sides. Angles, angle DAB, angle ABC, angle BCD and angle CDA, right? These are the angles. And vertices A, B, C, D. You'll write it as A, B, C and D. Understood? Now coming to the third question, a quadrilateral has all its four angles of same measure. So what is the measure of each angle? For this quadrilateral you need to mention the measure of each angles. How can you solve this? See, it is given the quadrilateral that it has all the angles equal. So we will take the angles as x. Let all the angles be x, right? What is given? 4 angles of same measure. What is the measure of each angle? See, so here we'll take as, let all the angles be x. So obviously we know that sum of all the angles in a quadrilateral will be how much? 360 degree, right? Sum of the angles will be 360 degree. X plus x plus x plus x is how much? 360 degree, right? Sum of all the angles in a quadrilateral is always 360 degree. So since it is given that all the angles are equal, we have taken all the angles as x. So 4x is how much? 360 degree. So x is how much? 360 upon 4, which is 4 1s are 4, 4 9s are 36 and 0. So x value is 90 degree, which means the value of all the angles of the given quadrilateral is how much? 90 degree, right? So this is the answer, 90 degree. Now coming to the fourth question, the angles of a quadrilateral are 90 degree, 80 degree, 125 degree, and x degree. We need to find the value of x. So third of the, out of the 4 angles of the quadrilateral, 3 angles are given, 1 angle you need to find, right? So how can we do this? See, we'll take, let the fourth angle be x. It is given only that it is x. So sum of all the angles, again the same phenomena will use. Sum of all the angles is how much? 360 degree. So 3 angles is given, 90 plus 80 plus 125 is how much? Plus x is how much? 360 degree. So summing up all this, it comes 295. 295 plus x is how much? 360 degree. We need to find the value of x. So how will we do? We'll take this 295 to the other side. It will become minus. It will be subtracted from 360. So 360 minus 295 which is 65 degree. See here, 65 degree. So what comes out to be the fourth angle? It is 65 degree. The fourth angle of a quadrilateral is how much? 65 degree. Okay. So this was the solution for the fourth question. Draw a rough sketch of a quadrilateral LMNQ. Right. Here you'll draw a rough sketch, means you'll randomly draw two pair of opposite angles. See how you're going to solve this question. See, a rough quadrilateral you'll draw it with scale and pencil. LMNQ, right? And next, two pair of opposite angles. See, what are opposite angles here? This angle and this angle is opposite. So what are opposite angles? Angle L and angle N. You'll write like this. First, angle, this is the symbol of angle L and angle N. This is first part. First two pairs you have to give. This was the first pair. The second pair is angle M and angle Q. Right? This is the two pairs of opposite angles. Now pairs of opposite sides you can easily mention. How? What will be the pair of opposite side? See, L, M, N, Q. Opposite side, MN is opposite to LQ. So MN and LQ, LM and NQ. Like this, right? Adjacent angles means this angle and this angle. The angle with same common, the angle with one side common or one arm common. Similarly, adjacent sides will be the sides with one vertex common, right? See, suppose this is and this is adjacent angle. Why? Because see, L, M, and when we are talking about this, L, M, N. So this side is common between these two angles. Therefore, they are adjacent angles. Adjacent sides will be LM and MN. Why? Point M is common. M and NQ. Why? Point N is common. NQ and QLY, point Q is common, and QL and LM, point L is common, right? So this question you are going to solve it on your own. I have explained it. You'll write it in your copies. Now question number 6. The four angles of a quadrilateral are in the ratio 3:4:6:7. Find the angles. See here, we'll take, let the ratio be x. So what will be the angles? 3x, 4x, 5x and 7x, since the ratio is given. So now again we'll apply the same formula. Sum of all the angles of a quadrilateral is how much? 360 degree, right? So 3x plus 4x plus 6x plus 7x is how much? 360 degree, right? So 4 plus 3, 7, 7 and 7, 14, 14 and 6, 20. So 20x value is how much? 360 degree. So what will be the value of x? 360 upon 20, zeros will get cancelled. 2 1s are 2, 18s are 2 1s are 2, 1 carry, 2 8s are 16. So what is the value of x we got? X is 18. So now what are the angles? The angles will be 3x, 4x, 6x and 7x. So 3x means 3 into 18. 18 3s are 54, right? 4 into x is 4 into 18, 6 into 18, 7 into 18. So these are the four angles of the given quadrilateral, right? So with this question we finished up this exercise. Write down this chapter in your copies, right? You can write it in your normal maths copy only. No need to do this chapter in geometry copy because there is no construction part in this chapter, right? Draw the diagrams neatly using your scale and pencil. Complete this chapter in your copies before the next video.